Good day.
I know your birthday coming, y'all.
All right, what's the day?
Today is what's up, good people? Welcome to Rob's Room with my sexy co-host, Miss Shannon Bobannon,
Hey,
and the
y'all.
lovely engineer, Miss V.
In the built.
Okay, in the build. That's what she said. She wanted to say building, but she didn't. Yeah, what's going on with everybody today? How was y'all weekend?
Weekend. What did I do? Oh, I went to the concert. We just talking about that.
You
I
went to
went
the
to the
concert?
concert. I saw Kim Lattice and Music Soul Child. Um, Lattice. Oh my gosh, it was so
I ain't
perfect.
gonna lie. Her performance, her seeing her live, let us see do it for me, man.
Man, she hit
She
the
can sing.
highest of the
She
highest
can
notes.
sing
Like just and she just standing there like we talking.
like it's
Like
nothing.
she don't make a face. She don't take a deep breath or not. She just it's so effortless for her.
I'm still trying to understand them Kim sandals though. Them sandals that Kim had
Yeah,
on.
we. I don't know.
Everybody was like,
Yeah,
"What was going on
I
with
don't
the
know. I
things?"
don't know. And the buckle was so large, as my nephew say, so ginormous.
Hey yo, they said that man. They
It was
said,
like some
oh man.
I don't Birkenstock slash Croc slash I don't even know, but the buckle on that joint was like it was huge. It was fuck the whole suit up.
Well, good people, I appreciate y'all tuning in today. Today's topic is something that everybody can possibly relate to. Your favorite TV shows, favorite movies. All of us got them. I don't care who you is. Everybody got their favorite shows of all times. Everybody got their favorite shows they watch now. You do got a lot of motherfuckers that don't watch TV at all. But for me, right now, what you watching that's really good that really keeps you. I mean, when you so into it that you feel it when it go off, you be mad as shit. What you watching right now?
Ah. Um The Last Kingdom on Netflix.
The Last
The
Kingdom.
Last Kingdom.
Okay.
That's I just finished the last one. I guess it's the last one. It's like I like Roman time stuff
Oh, stuff
like
like
300.
300 and yeah. That's that good shit though.
I love that
That's
stuff.
that
I
good
love
shit.
that stuff.
How about you, V? What you watching right now?
Bridgerton, they came out with
Oh
series just for the
yeah.
queen.
Oh, for
Is it
real?
good?
What's that
I
on?
watched it on Netflix.
It's on
We got
Netflix.
season 1 and season 2 of Bridgerton family, but the queen has her own story that came out
Oh.
like Thursday.
And it's really good.
There's only 6 episodes and I've watched it twice.
Oh
All
wow,
six
I gotta
twice.
watch it. I gotta watch because I like Bridgerton.
I'm
I only
watching it
watched the
again
first
now.
one, but I gotta watch it.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, you would love this.
All right, I gotta watch it.
Okay. That sound good.
And the queen is black, so it gives the whole breakdown of her behind the scenes.
Well, for me,
How does black woman become a queen?
For me, I'm watching the typical what everybody else watching. Right now, Power got me on the
Oh
edge of my
god.
motherfucking seat.
Which power? What? What is what? What?
It's Power Book 2 Ghost.
Mm.
I just like Power. I'm a fan of the show. Can't I don't care what nobody say. That the first shit with the nigga Ghost on there, that was the best shit to me. I don't necessarily agree with them doing a spinoff, making Tyreek this supposed to be Ghost 2.0. He ain't nothing like his dad.
He ain't nothing like his dad.
Nothing.
From what I have seen last season, and I think I seen like a couple, maybe two this season, towards these latter ones, he has purpose for why he doing what he doing. His father did it. It was survival of the fittest, hood, whatever his father's situation was. But Tyreek is doing it for his sister, for his mother, trying to reunite his family back.
All right. Well, Ghost
Like
was
it's the
doing it.
backstory of the reason
I don't know. Like for me, like I said, just that was my guy. The way that he moved, yo was like one of them 10 steps ahead niggas. And the way that he moved, he was so strategic and sharp at what he was doing. It's like you was like, damn, that's what captivated you to the character, and you start liking the show. The show was good as a motherfucker. And then Tommy, yeah, you got a nigga like a wild card like Tommy that got your back. You gonna act a donkey everywhere you go. Just cause you can. You know he gonna bust a nigga head. Yeah.
Can I ask you this?
What?
The last one I saw, well, I didn't even see the whole thing. I just saw the end of the episode. Monet's daughter got locked up. Did she get her daughter out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't
Um,
ask you nothing. I don't know
If,
nothing.
for
about
those of you that ain't watched it, Sax got killed. Well, we don't know if Sax is dead, but he got shot in his back and it came out his chest, and he was laying on the ground going. I think he gone.
that. Oh, God.
I think he gone. I'm glad he did though. That bitch supposed to been dead since last season.
Sorry to the people that haven't gotten that far.
It's a lot of people that like
He
that
done-
bitch Bianca that's
he
on
done
there. She don't
told
supposed to be
everything.
on that motherfucker, man.
Some people Kirk to Curry on.
Yeah. What would you say? What movie of all films, like, now I know it's gonna be hard because it's different genres, but what's one of your favorite movies of all time?
And I can watch it.
Yeah, that you can watch it and it's still like
Harry Potter 4.
Harry Potter 4?
Oh my gosh.
For real?
Oh,
I can watch that all the time, every time, anytime.
Oh wow. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
I was not expecting you to say Harry Potter. I
Really? You ain't seen all
love
of Harry
Harry.
Potter?
I didn't even
Oh.
notice. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, all over the desk behind me everywhere.
I didn't even notice. I love Harry Potter.
But yeah, Harry Potter 4, my all-time favorite go-to.
I'm trying to think. Which
Okay.
one was 4?
Goblet of Fire. When they had to play the games.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So what's yours?
I don't know which one it is, but it might even be the same one. I just remember it might be. They are in the water
Yeah.
and they
Four.
okay. Yeah. That's it.
'Cause
All
that was
right.
the second game, the obstacle that they
Yeah.
had to play.
That's it. Okay. Yeah.
And then
Harry
murderers
Potter.
came and got 'em.
Harry Potter. What's your favorite?
My
If you had to pick
favorite
one.
movie, one of my favorite movies, because I have a bunch. I'm a comedy nigga, so I'm
I am
simple.
too.
Y'all know I like to laugh.
comedy too.
One of my favorites of all time, man, Harlem Nights, man.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's typical Rob.
I'm not gonna lie.
That sounds about right.
Harlem
That sounds
Nights
about
do
right.
it for me. If I say this, motherfucker gonna look at me crazy, but me, myself, and Irene.
Was that?
Oh,
It was
God.
funny.
Yo,
That was super
I'm talking about. I like to
Jim Carrey
laugh.
to me is great.
I like to laugh. That's just me. So funny movies do it for me. I got a lot of movies that I find humor in a lot of shit. Like it's a lot of old movies that I like. You know what I mean? Shit like Deep Cover.
I can't watch that.
Why?
Just because of the whole thing with the pool stick and all of that.
That ain't what that is.
Oh, it must
You
be
thinking
something.
about Into Deep with
Okay.
LL Cool
So
J.
which one is deep cover?
Deep
Lawrence
Cover
Fishburne.
is Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
I can't picture that one. Deep cover.
Deep Cover's a very old movie.
Yeah, it's old. It's really old.
I got something for your ass though.
What?
What's your favorite old movie?
Like, how old?
Old.
My favorite old.
Y'all gonna be surprised by mine.
I'm going to tell you, mine will go back way too far.
What?
The Bad Seed.
What the hell is that?
I don't even know what
I
that
don't even
is.
know what that is.
Bad Seed was in black and white.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Somebody say Aliens and The Exorcist is the best ever. It's a possibility.
Okay.
Guess what mine is? Sparkle.
The first Sparkle.
The first Sparkle, not the new one that they
Is
redid.
this in
But-
my lifetime? Are these movies in my lifetime?
Girl, bye. You always try to sit on here and act like you young. You only a half a birthday away from
I'm just saying,
everybody.
I don't know any of those.
Yeah,
I don't.
Because you know what? Sister played that part in the first Sparkle.
Yeah.
Sparkle did too. All of
Sparkle.
it was totally
Listen,
different than I knew.
you got to think. That's
They
back
walk
in the
like
day.
the new one, need to watch the old
That's
one.
back in the day when my mom and my dad, we had movie night at the house. They would get us snacks. We would have popcorn, and we would sit and they would rent a movie from Earl's or Budget,
Yeah.
and we would sit in the house and watch these motherfucking movies.
Sparkle go way.
But Sparkle, yeah, that's what we would do, man. That shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. That was a good motherfucking movie. I
That's
still,
back then. How about this? If you say Sparkle, you gotta say Claudine.
oh man, I don't know what Claudine is.
Oh my God!
I'ma be
Diane
real with you.
Earl,
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what that
James
is.
Earl Jones.
I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna tell you, they was dating when he met us. You know, she got all these kids. She go by his house one day, just like for a date. He just like treated her real nice.
Oh, for real?
Laid everything out. made her a bath, put the dish detergent in there, and make the bowl in there. He treated her good. It's way back, like in the movie, social service came to the house back then. The man's shoes, they want to know if a man lived in the house. She had to hide the whole toaster, so they didn't know she had new appliances.
Right.
God didn't go back like Sparkle.
Like, I'm gonna tell you something, right? It's certain movies that I don't give a fuck how old they are. I can still watch them, like, and laugh hard, like I did when I first seen them. It's some movies that I can watch that I still get that thrill from it when it first came out. Like shit like that. Everybody, all the Black Hood movies, a motherfucker definitely gotta know about. You know what I mean? I already know the typical answer that you get from a dude when you ask him what's his favorite movies. You're gonna get Scarface,
Yeah.
Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood,
Yeah.
this, that, and the third. They the typical names. You know what I'm saying, with most motherfuckers. But you gotta step outside
And the
those
Christmas
lines.
is Sparkle.
You gotta step outside that box. Like, I remember shit like the original Beach Street. Oh my God.
You threw me off when you said original. Was that in my lifetime?
The only Beach Street.
What was that? 77.
That was back when you ain't had no titty balls.
That was like
Yeah,
77.
that was back when you was little with no titty balls. You know what I mean? Like, the broad. Yeah, she ain't had no little.
That was like
her little
what?
Nip-nips wasn't together.
77. About 77.
Huh?
77.
Nah. Beach Street. If I'm not mistaken, I think Beach Street 81.
Yeah, B Street back.
I was just born.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, like,
I was 2.
By the time you got, like,
I didn't
told
watch
you.
it.
I told
I
you.
didn't
I'm a
watch
baby
it.
here.
I didn't watch it until I was like 8, 9. You know what I mean?
but remember we was in here before.
If you was
Chef
8,
said-
9, I wasn't even born yet.
when-
I'm just saying. Just,
Oh,
I wasn't.
God,
I
girl,
wasn't
would you
here.
Stop the
but remember
bullshit.
I wasn't even here.
She hadn't seen Last Track.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't.
First of all, so you,
But I did Google that. What was that part that y'all kept saying?
Bruce Leroy.
who's the master?
Showing up.
Showing up. Am I
No, it was.
the prettiest? Showing up.
That's
Am
yeah.
I the
Yeah,
coolest? Showing up.
I
Am I
Googled-
the baddest mofo low down around this
Oh,
time?
here
You
we
ain't
go.
watched that?
I didn't watch it.
Wow.
I could tell y'all a lot of stuff I ain't watched that y'all be shocked. Like Friday, I watched Friday and Next Friday. I think after that, which was Next Friday, the one with the dog and the Mexicans next door. And all
Yeah.
that?
The next Friday and
Yeah,
Friday
after that-
next.
And I like the last.
Yeah,
one,
I ain't
they
watched
was
nothing after that. I ain't never watched.
To me, the Fridays wasn't that great.
That's
Yeah, nah.
crazy.
I never watched. What's another movie everybody always get on me about?
Damn.
Don't Be a Menace. Never
Oh,
watched
don't-
that.
don't-
I don't watch.
Don't
watch.
be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice.
Yeah, I ain't never watched no
But-
shit like that. Never in my life I watched some shit
A
like
lot
that.
of people not fans of the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
Period. Like, that's just what it is. Like, a lot of people
I
don't
wouldn't
like
say
that.
The older brothers. I'm saying like Marlon and Sean.
Marlon and Sean.
My best friend
The
said.
reason why, because Sean always doing some gay ass shit.
No, he's gay, so.
He is.
Mhm.
I didn't
My
know.
best friend said, "As your best friend, I'm disappointed." She probably what you
Yeah.
talking about, best friend? Which movie? The Fridays or Last Dragon?
Yeah. I don't know too many black people that haven't watched The Last Dragon. I'm gonna be honest. Like, she shocked me given who
After
she is.
Shannon said that, I made a jacket because I had to do Bruce Lee.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Who don't know Bruce Lee?
I don't like how you don't
All
know
of them.
Bruce
She
Lee.
said all of them.
Like,
Put that everywhere you said.
yo, it's a lot of movies, and to this day, right? I get into debates with people about like funniest shows that was on TV. You know what I mean? My- I got 3 top shows. My 3
your
top
top 3?
shows. In Living Color,
Okay.
Martin,
Uh-huh.
and Dave Chappelle. I don't give a fuck with
Ah.
I don't get what nobody say. And my shit.
I ain't even think about
Man,
that.
Dave Listen, it's a lot of people don't like Dave. Dave a funny motherfucker. Coming
like,
from me, I done
listen.
seen his ass live twice.
What's your favorite episode? Just off the top of your head. What's one of your favorites? Off the top of your head.
For real. Well, it's simple. Big butt having, wide nose, snorting all the white man's air. He eat up all the chicken. He think they're the best dancers, and they stink. Did I mention that before?
Oh,
Yo, listen.
my favorite Dave Chappelle is.
I still laugh hard off that shit.
Listen, my favorite, I think it's two of them. The first one is when Wayne Brady was on there. He was like, he kept talking about himself in the third person. He was like, "Does Wayne Brady have to slap a bitch?" Or did he say bitch or slap a
No, he
hoe?
said bitch.
Was something.
Because he fought with himself
That
about saying that.
one, that one, and the one where was it Charlie? No, when oh gosh, what's the singer that died? Rick James.
The Rick
When
James.
Rick James
shit.
was
Yo,
like,
listen.
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Listen, yo.
Them?
I swear to God. I swear to God. This on God, yo. When I first seen that shit, I'm talking about when you say can't breathe.
Yes.
Cause that Prince one, that one with the Prince shit,
oh yeah.
when he say
That's a
game
classic.
blouses. How the fuck you walk with a basketball
Say it again.
game? Blouses.
Blouses. Blouses.
Yo, listen.
Of a device.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that may not agree with me as far as
Chappelle.
TV shows, as far as Dave Chappelle. I had somebody argue with me about saying that the Jeffersons and Sanford and Son should have been on my top 3.
I think.
And I explained to them that
Like Martin, you gotta like Jefferson.
everybody's level of simpleness is different. My level
But they're
of,
all good.
They're all good.
If you everybody's gonna have a different top.
Right,
yeah.
Their top shows are gonna be different.
right.
That's in the mix though. They definitely was funny.
I think Martin is probably.
Martin is if Martin ain't in your top whatever.
And let me say this real quick, Shannon. Shout out to the people over here on YouTube and Facebook. I don't have my second device. Pull my eyeglasses to read along with your comments. I know y'all love this show because they always got all the best, funnest shit. But I'm sorry. I apologize.
They are talking about me
Yo,
bad on
I-
here.
listen.
I see it on the screen.
Listen, I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. Shannon ain't seen a lot of shit.
They talk about me bad.
I'm really on some shit where we ready to take her motherfucking black card.
No, my best
Because-
friend said take
No,
my
no,
black
because
card.
At the end of the day, you
My
know-
cousin said she from Colombia.
Yo, yeah, way in the back, like the back.
With a roll.
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's talk about Martin. We gotta talk about Martin.
Okay, so
Favorite-
Shout out to my Kimi, Joseph Eisen.
yo,
We put it on the show of Martin every week. We
Yeah.
went back to school after they came.
Yo,
from
listen.
church.
Who's your favorite character on Martin?
Oh man,
Mine, Dragonfly Jones, and Otis, man.
I think Otis.
Otis.
I think Otis.
No, I think
Oh,
I like
Otis.
Jerome.
Nah,
I said Jerome.
Jerome will fall for me. Jerome fall like in third for me.
Them bitches stole his gold tooth. Jerome was going to kill the city.
Yo,
I don't know.
my favorite character was Dragonfly Jones and then Otis. Otis funny. That old man. That man funny as a bitch, and he will fuck you up.
Yes.
I would have to say Martin, Pam, and Jerome. My 3 favorites on the whole show.
Now we talking about the characters that he plays.
That Martin played.
Yeah, the Martin play. Yeah, off the rip. Like,
Jerome and the mother.
cause Martin and Pam, like, I ain't gonna lie, I could just watch the episodes with just him and Pam going back and forth.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
say some funny
Yeah.
So
shit.
very similar
Yeah.
to George Jefferson and the housekeeper.
Oh, Florence.
Florence.
If you sit back and watch some now
No.
that you're older,
Mm-mm.
check out Prime.
Listen.
Watch some now.
Listen.
Them two motherfuckers beef
Listen.
See, I gotta watch it now. I feel like I was a kid
I
when
was
I
ready
watched
to-
it. So
I
to
ain't
watch
get
it
it
now, I
before.
probably have a whole different level
But
of
to
laughter.
get it now,
Yeah.
I think
I get it.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, we think
Roscoe.
about it. I say Good Times better than fucking Jefferson's.
I don't
Funny
know.
wise.
Good Times
Good Times.
was good, but once they took James off, I wasn't thrilled about it.
Everybody. You know how many people that tell me that they hated Good Times after they. I mean, I didn't. It wasn't the same, but it was still alright to me. I like Good Times.
Tell me your favorite
was
Good Times
alright.
episode.
My favorite one, the one with Mad Doug on that motherfucker.
Oh, when James.
Yeah, the one when JJ got shot. Mad Doug, man. This is Mad Dog, dig it? Yo,
One with
Yo,
the
well.
boy from school came over to spend
oh, stay the night over Michael House, and he whipped his ass.
whipped his
I'm
ass.
talking about James beat. Listen, All of us. I
I don't
don't
know
care
why I
who
can't
you is.
remember
Don't try to
that.
act like you too good,
He was taking
motherfucker.
James, bullying Michael.
He was taking Michael's lunch money. So
His
Michael
lunch and
decided
his
to let him
lunch,
stay
yeah.
there over there. And he cracked slick. So James was like, you need your ass beat. He was like, I'd like to see you do that. He was like, well, no problem, kid. He grabbed his ass and took him in the back and beat the I'm talking about them ass whippings back in the day where you hear your mother like, don't you take it, do it. That's all you hear in the room and shit.
He was in the living room trying to decide which beating you think he getting, cheeseburger or the Big Mac. He got the Big Mac. He came up with it. Florida was like, oh, he got the Big Mac.
That nigga couldn't sit down. He got his ass
Butt
whipped.
was burning.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, good times. All you gotta, like, as far as like great shows that was on like on regular TV.
Shout out YouTube, I see you.
Me, I ain't gonna lie. I like a little dry humor every now and then.
Like what?
One of my favorite dry humor shows, and this might throw people for a loop, was Curb Your Enthusiasm. You
Oh, no, I ain't
ever heard of that?
It's
on
I heard of it,
HBO.
but I didn't get into
It's
that
the
at all.
dude Larry David wrote for the dude Seinfeld.
Mhm.
And his show, he an old man just walking around living life,
Right.
and it's always some shit happening to this white
I've
motherfucker.
seen like you know how the clips was coming on, but I've never watched.
Yo, that shit funny as a
I've never
bitch. Like that shit fun. It's some white shows, believe me or not. It's a few white shows that be funny.
Seinfeld was crazy. Seinfeld was funny to me.
I couldn't.
What the way he used to
Sein-
go on George Costanza?
Yeah,
That was good.
Seinfeld was hilarious. Yeah.
For me,
And
I couldn't
Friends.
get into it.
Friends was funny too.
I never,
My youngest son loved it.
I never watched the
Love
episode.
Friends.
I never watched the episode. Some of them white shows be over the top, and I can't really get with them. Some of the black shows are over the top.
Uncle was
Like
super racist, but I like this.
I can't
See,
watch.
I was a kid, so I
That's
remember,
like
I just had a funny feeling watching him.
Like,
Maybe that was the racism, but I was a
like,
kid.
I
Yeah.
try to watch any of the Tyler Perry shows. I try to watch the Tyler Perry shows. I can't do it. They not funny to me. They not. Like the Tyler Medea, the whole Medea
Oh, my best
shit.
friend said The Office. The Office. The Office was oh my
What
god.
movie?
No,
That was a
the
show.
The
show.
show?
It was a shock.
Oh,
I gotta check that out.
oh my god. Oh
I gotta
god.
check that out.
Oh god.
But
You
it's-
talk about dry humor.
Yeah.
You probably gonna love it. You
They
gonna love
got
it.
a lot
Oh
of
god.
dry humor white people on that.
What's the main character? I don't know his name. He played in a lot of movies. He's
The
a
one
good actor.
from Evan Almighty.
But he is
Oh, the one that
he's
played the
so
40-year-old
dry.
virgin.
Yes,
40-year-old version.
yes.
He funny as shit though.
He is hilarious.
He's
But in
funny.
the office, he always had a blank, like he would say stuff and you would be on the floor, but his face is
Face
straight.
always straight.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's
Oh,
that white.
God.
That's that dry humor shit. White people shit.
Yeah.
That white people shit had your motherfucking stomach hurting. Cause to this day, like I said, Dumber and Dumber. My nigga, listen. Me and my homeboys. Let me tell you what we did. This was back in the day. This was Walbrook days. I never forget this. Niggas. This was when Westview was open.
Yeah.
Up there. We went up motherfucking Westview. I ain't gonna lie, we went up, you know what I mean? We passed the statutes of limitation and change. But we went down motherfucking Warwick, got like 215s, right? Put them up in us and went in that move. Yo, we was laying in the house. I'm talking about crying.
When they tried to do the
Laughing.
part two, I didn't like
Yeah,
it.
part two
The
fun.
first one.
But the
First
first
one.
Dumb and Dumber, yo, cause I ain't gonna lie, if you watched In Living Color, you was a fan of Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, a funny ass white man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a funny ass white man, but
Fire
the,
Marshal Bill, let me show
man,
you something.
listen, but see, this is the thing. This is the thing. When you transcended over the years and Jim Carrey stopped being a funny guy, who would you say the next funniest guy after him? Or do you watch movies that's funny with white guys in it?
Oh, I do a lot of
Do
it.
you? I know you don't. You
Shut
don't.
up.
You don't even know what the fuck the Last Dragon
Shut
is, so
up.
I'm not asking you shit.
I'm trying to narrow it down, bro.
All right, I'ma just cut you off. The nigga Will Ferrell. he's
Oh
a
my
funny-
god, brothers.
Listen.
Step brothers.
Step
Listen, yo,
Hold
that motherfucker, yo,
Both
get
and
hard,
hoes.
get hard. Step Brothers,
Step Brothers
motherfucker,
is one of my
Talladega
is one of my
Nights.
favorites. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my.
the fucking
What's his name? Ricky Bobby. Listen.
Yo,
Step Brothers.
yo, Step
What is
Brothers,
the name of the one he played in with ice skate? He was ice skating.
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Yeah.
That was good.
All of them.
Yo, listen.
Warrior is another good one.
Every movie.
Will Ferrell is
Will
in
Ferrell
a league
is
of his own.
He's
He's in a league of his own.
He's a super funny ass white guy. I'm not even gonna lie. And
The
I don't
one
mean
from
to put emphasis on the
21
fact that
Jump
he's white,
Street.
but he white. Like he's a funny because there's not too many white people in the comedy world that like move me to the degree where like I'ma say like they that. He is You gotta Get Hard was funny as a bitch with him and Kevin Hart.
Cuzzo said the one from 21 Jump Street. What you talking about?
Oh,
Huh?
Seth.
Seth
Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen,
Seth
Cuzzo.
Rogen.
Yes.
Seth Rogen is the big
No, not
weed smoking
Rogen.
nigga.
Not
Not him. His name is Seth. He
Uh,
played Seth in,
With Eddie Murphy on Netflix.
Not
with Nipsey Hussle girl. What's her name? Lauren London.
Lauren
He
London.
was in a movie with her. That's good.
His first
though.
name
I
is
watched
Seth.
Yeah.
His first name is Seth.
though.
It's not Rogen. Seth Rogen is the guy that used to host what's the stuff they used to do? All the crazy stuff.
Fear Factor.
Fear Factor.
Fear
Yeah, that's
Factor.
Seth
Yeah,
Rogen.
yeah.
Seth
The
something.
one that took the job with the best for 50 Cent.
Oh. Well, thank you for that information.
Oliver
Uh,
said 50 Cent did a big thing. He just want somebody just roll blunts for him.
Mm.
And Seth Rogen was like, shit, I take that job. Like they did like an HBO thing, and he actually took the job.
For
Oh
real.
wow.
I had no knowledge of what you talking about.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. I think it was.
I'm gonna be mad as shit at y'all if Seth's last name come to me in my sleep tonight.
It's gonna come to you.
It's gonna come
I'm
to
gonna
you,
have to
but
Google it because
I'm gonna tell you my favorite movie with him, The Sinner.
I don't
He
think I saw
What?
it.
babysitted the little children. The
I didn't see
baby-
that one.
who you talking about with
Seth.
Seth?
When he was fat, before he lost all the weight and how he looked now, he played a babysitter to these 3 siblings. And the girl he was messing with wanted him to pick up some drugs and bring it to her. He wanted the girl real bad. All the girl ever let him do was give her oral sex. He was a fat white
Oh
guy.
god.
He couldn't get nobody.
Yo.
So you
I
gotta
don't know
see
what that
It's
one
called
is.
The Sitter.
The babysitter.
It's old.
No, I mean, depends on what you call old, but it ain't like a few years back.
I'm thinking something.
How y'all? Jonah Hill. That's his name.
Yo,
That's
we
his
was
name.
all off.
Thanks,
We
Michelle.
was gone. We was all
We
off. His
was
name
way
is
off
Jonah.
talking
Look,
about Seth
Cuzzo
Day.
said Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Look up Jonah Hill and the babysitter.
All right. we
Okay.
looked that up. Jonah Hill and the
I'm
baby.
gonna check that out. How y'all feel about? Did y'all like Avatar at any point?
Oh my god, I love everything.
Did
And
you
I
watch?
saw the
Did you see
new
the new
one.
one?
Oh, I loved
Yeah,
it.
it's long as shit.
I
2 hours, but it's
loved it. I
The first
love
one was 3
Avatar.
hours.
Yeah.
The second one was.
The second one seemed
hours.
even
Yeah,
longer.
the second
but
one.
it
it was like
was
2
good, though.
hours and.
Like
It had to be
58
2
minutes.
hours and like 45 minutes.
No, it
The
was like
first one.
50-something.
No, I'm saying the first one.
Oh, no,
But
the
the
second
second one was like
The second one was
118 minutes.
I made a mistake and thought.
it was so good. You made a mistake.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Why?
You
fucking
can't watch
way.
something that long in the theater.
I
Cool.
enjoyed it
I can't-
thoroughly.
Depends
I
on what-
thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm glad I saw it in the
Well,
and I
well,
saw it in 3D.
Well, the beauty we're having, the beauty we're
Especially
having,
water things.
Yes.
the beauty we're having for Verizon Fios in your home
Oh.
is when you go to your on demand, it's a column there where you could get the newest movies that came out.
Okay.
But you
yeah.
gotta pay
You gotta
like you
pay
would
for
pay like
Why you had to bring up Verizon?
But see, what
Fios.
happened was we was here, and somebody was a guest.
I got Xfinity at the pop.
Remember, Rob? We had the guest here, and he was here with another guy from his gym. He was like, I'm gonna take this video to the movies.
Yeah.
That's why I went to see. That's why I went to see.
Get the
everything.
fuck out of here. Boy,
talking
you
about
don't
Verizon.
boy, you don't
You
Took a nap, woke up, and was still
I
on.
went to sleep like 6 times. I was in the chair.
Woke
like
up,
this,
it was
like,
still
trying to
on.
find sleep.
well, I'm not gonna lie, like
Y'all
Uh,
had shorties in the spot.
for real.
Do you remember how he acted the other day? Can you imagine that? And he was in the movies with shorties. It was like, you want one? I was like, no.
He was on that favorite shit.
Y'all terrible.
You know what I'm talking about.
Y'all terrible.
Next question.
Leah.
Yo, listen.
What about horror movies?
Horror movies, Friday the 13th for me.
Oh.
All of them.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now.
And Halloween.
I don't do nothing scary. I'm gonna tell you. Listen, when I
Did
was
you
probably
ever-
like 12 or 13,
What you said?
one of my neighbors that we were really close with, took me to see Hellraiser.
Oh!
Let me
Yo,
tell y'all something.
oh,
Let me tell
oh.
y'all
I
something.
can't tell you nothing.
Ho.
I can't tell you
All over his
nothing.
face.
That's all I can tell you. All I remember is I had a jean jacket on that day,
Hellraiser.
and all
all
I
I
saw that man face with all them whatever it was.
It was the
sticky,
way that they
sharp
used to
things, and
kill
I put
people
the
on
thing
that.
over my head, and that was
My mama
it.
was like
And
that.
I watched bits and pieces of Freddy. Bits and pieces. I could never sit in. I don't do scary trailers. I don't nothing.
First
Nothing that if you
was
make
so
me jump
scary
too
to me.
much in
Everybody
a
was
regular
scared of
movie,
that.
I'm
We
gone.
was kids. You gotta remember, we was kids when that first came out.
Freddy coming down the alley chasing the girl with
That shit had people scared to go
No,
to
sir.
fucking sleep.
No, sir.
Freddy did. I ain't gonna lie, but he was funny. He was a funny killing motherfucker.
Now
He was funny to
Jason,
me after 3.
now
but
Jason,
Freddy
I
was
watched
scary.
one of them,
Jason made
I
me
don't know
scared
which
to go to
one.
camp.
but it wasn't funny. I mean, it wasn't scary. It was funny to me.
Jason to me wasn't scary probably because I was so into Michael Myers, Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Michael Myers was the best to me.
Yo, listen.
So to
Jason
me,
Jason
Jason
was
didn't do nothing with
cool
Michael
all the
Myers.
way until he got up to Jason Takes Manhattan. That's when it was like, all
Like,
right.
Right.
are we serious about? I was
Exorcist.
like blown by that.
Exorcist. They said Aliens and I already said that Aliens and Exorcist is
Oh,
the
yeah,
best
I
ever.
ain't,
I
ain't doing none of that.
Me for horror. You know who fucked me up a little bit? Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I ain't, why would you want to watch something like that?
Listen, yo,
What
I
is
ain't gonna
that?
lie. There's a bunch of horror movies that I could tell you
I'm gonna tell
about.
you why I was so scared of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
You know it's a true story.
It's a
It's a true story.
That's what had me.
These motherfuckers had
I don't need to know
insects
that.
down in some little rural town in Texas.
I don't need to know that.
And the nigga face was fucked up. So what he used to do would kill you
No.
and cut your skin off your face and put your skin on.
Did you know that before you watched the movie?
No.
Oh, see, I don't.
I didn't
And then
know
you
that
so
in
you
the
sat
movie,
there after you
they
saw it. You
showed
continued to sit there. It's no way.
The real crime scene of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this shit real.
Listen,
Listen,
listen. Let me tell you something.
that shit was real, man.
I'm a very, 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 very light sleeper.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one,
One
too.
noise, I'm up.
She said the Blair.
Put that together with some thoughts from a movie, nigga. I ain't sleeping.
She
again
said the
for 10
Blair
days.
Witch Project. That was another.
Saw was scary enough
that
for
was
me.
a true story.
Saw. I saw
Saw.
a couple of them.
It.
It got a little
We
crazy.
won't talk about that.
We're gonna talk about it.
Please,
We got to talk about it because it was a time. It was a time.
You scared of clowns?
It was a time where
No, oh
y'all
my
don't remember
God.
when you would look on the
That was like
news
the
and they
whole
were
time
saying that
period.
people were standing by the woods, clowns with holding balloons and luring kids to the woods. You don't remember that? That shit was really happening.
The spookiest thing for me, Shannon.
That
Clown.
it shit.
I'm gonna tell you how. First of all, I ain't watched it until the first time my kids was watching.
Did
it
you
before
watch
me.
the original It though?
That's what I'm talking
Okay,
about. I didn't
okay.
watch the original one until about 3 years ago.
Man.
That's only because my sons were persistent. When he looking at Stuart in the beginning, and
He was
they
looking-
took the little boy.
Did you see? Let me tell you about.
What you mean you
Let me tell you about the new one. Let me tell you about the new one. The new one, right?
It's not the
It
same
be the
though.
detail that you pay attention to. He talking to the little boy trying to get him to come and get the boat. Did you see how bad he was? He started drooling and shit.
Ooh, I ain't see. I gotta watch that again. But the new one ain't do nothing
Yo,
for me
that
like
shit
the
was
old
bad,
one
yo,
did.
that shit
But you know
was
what's
crazy,
crazy?
yo.
I don't.
knew when they did a part 2.
No, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say
they
I'm
went back
afraid
and
of
killed his
clowns.
ass.
I'm not
I don't
quite
do clowns.
afraid of clowns, but they give me a weird
Yeah, I
feeling,
don't do
right?
clowns.
They make me feel real. I feel like one wrong move and I'm gonna be afraid of clowns.
Yeah.
They just give me a creepy feeling, right?
That's
The original one, I watched it so many times,
Really?
over and over and over, right? The new one ain't do nothing for
I
me.
saw the original 1.5, and my kids know. Don't even put a clown on. My youngest son went to Vegas for Halloween.
I used to be
last year,
scared of Chuck E.
and he
Cheese.
actually got the costume.
As a grown ass
You was
woman, I
scared
used to
of
get.
Chuck
I
E.
don't. I don't
Cheese?
like. I didn't.
the
It
big
just.
ass costumes. Well,
Yeah,
what's
I
the
don't
big-
know
he
what
is
it
a
is
rat.
though. I don't.
I mean, we're talking about a big ass rat, and he's walking around.
It just
and
give me
wants
a
to get
weird
some pizza.
feeling. Like I don't know. It's clowns do the same thing. Give me
Michelle
this weird
Travis
feeling.
says slasher movies don't scare me. The psychological thriller ones get me.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
you ain't lying.
You ain't
because that
lying.
movie with Chris Rock, that's like off of the Saw shit. That shit. That
What was
shit.
that?
Fuck me. Spiral.
It's really
Yo,
good.
the
Catch that
beginning
one.
come
No,
on.
ain't don't tell me to catch nothing. I
The
ain't no
beginning
stuff.
come on
I already
where they
gave y'all
pull
my
a nigga
disclaimer.
Jaw out of that shit.
Yeah,
was
I'm
crazy,
not
man.
watching no shit like that. What?
That shit was crazy,
Listen,
yo.
in the beginning of the trailer, if the movie creepy, I'm out. I'm out.
With the parents whose son in his sleep or like in his dreams would like travel into this house. They actually
What?
got a new
Shit
one
like
great
that.
come out.
I'm not watching
Seriously,
no
I
shit
think
like
it
that.
went to, like,
Y'all
3 movies.
nuts.
The
And-
old lady came to the house.
I don't know what that is.
Y'all nuts.
It's yo, listen. Some of them, yo,
So y'all know these things going into the movie, and y'all
Yeah.
not only do y'all know
But
these
I like
specific
horror
things,
movies.
it gets worse as y'all
yeah, I
watching.
like
Y'all
horror
continue.
movies.
It's
I have a thing. I like horror movies.
if I got to sit on the edge of my chair and I'm waiting for
So let
some
me
shit
ask
to
you this.
happen,
So Halloween time, when Halloween occurred, you don't do haunted houses and shit.
you know what's crazy? I went to a haunted house, a real haunted house, like one time. Let me tell y'all something. The only reason why I didn't sit in the car is because I felt like I was safer walking with the people, being deliberately scared. Like it was on old mental, like you could tell just driving in there, you could tell it was creepy. Just driving in there, it was not. It was just cars parked. They made the whole thing. It was an insane asylum, and I wanted to sit in the car when we got there. Listen, the drive up there, it was in Pennsylvania. It was windy.
Yeah.
Listen, the ride there.
So you
was
went to the
creepy.
haunted jail.
I don't know what the fuck it was, but I'll tell you one thing. I wanted.
Yeah,
I
posted
was
a live
almost
doing
in
that shit.
tears, but because everybody was getting out the car, I felt like, listen, if they are intentionally scaring you, that they're not going to harm you, and if they do, you're going to be with people. I'm not sitting in no car by myself.
I can't do
So
it.
I got out.
I went to one some years back, probably been 10 years now, maybe, and it was in Delaware. And in the beginning, like it's a whole carnival. So you know, I had first priority. Thinking it's gonna be cool. Yo, the haunted house, different houses. One that we went to, as you're walking down the hall, it get lower and lower and lower. Before you get to the end, you exit on your knees.
Oh fuck no! You done
Trying
lost
to
your
get out.
goddamn. They done had to dial
The
911. Ain't no
You
way.
right?
Ain't no
hayride.
goddamn way.
The man from what's the? I can't think
Y'all
of the
creeping
name.
me out just
Jumps
talking about
down
it.
Off the scarecrow.
The
thing
bone
and
collector.
start chasing
Oh yeah,
him
you talking about Jeepers
on the
Creepers?
head. Jeepers
Listen. Let me tell you something about that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. So I did everything up PA that they got to do. To fill the
They
screens,
always have great
every one of the,
Is
every
Field
one
of
of the
Screams good though? I feel like
field
that
of
give you
screens
like a-
is 5 different things that you do. Now you could do the haunted. That shit she talking about, the haunted hayride. You could do the haunted houses. You got different houses. Each house is scary in its own right. You could pay for the package and do them all if you can handle it. But
It's no goddamn way. It's
all
no
I'm gonna tell you is don't wear no good clothes.
Right.
Cause you're gonna run and fall and all that
Listen,
shit.
all I remember from
One
that-
year I went up that motherfucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, chased motherfuckers out that bitch. I got the fuck low, and I ain't scared of none of that
Listen.
shit.
People in
I'm
PA,
be real with
can't
you.
even-
have a haunted house, you ready to get your full money experience.
Listen, the one haunted house we went in, it was cool. It actually wasn't that bad, right? So we got into this one part, and you walking through, and it's like a little bridge, but the bridge moved, and that part somebody touched my ankle. I
What
didn't
was
know
that?
whether to fight or to run. When I tell y'all they didn't see me again till they was out, and when I say out, I mean like I was
Oh,
standing by the door so close. I couldn't have been no closer to that wall. I would have been in the. I don't
What's
do.
your fear?
I don't know.
what's
I
your
don't
fear of
like to
scary
be-
movies.
I don't like to be scared. Like I don't like to, even though now everybody's saying that nothing is scary anymore. But I can't.
What,
I can't.
movies wise?
I can't relate it to nothing. But what's the movie I said?
Yeah.
No.
The Blair Witch.
No, the one with the
Oh, Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. I can't
I'm
compare
surprised
nothing
they ain't
because
redid
I'm
them.
telling you, and I was probably 12 or 13 years old. I can't compare nothing. It's like the feeling, the scary feeling, the unknown. You don't know what's now. I can be like shocked, like scared, like that. I don't have no problem with that. But somebody chasing me with a damn chainsaw, I'm not going. What? For what?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
That's
like,
not fun.
So my thing is, you in the comforts of your own home, right? You can't handle a scary movie.
No, fuck no. No, thank you. I don't want.
Even sitting there with somebody that you know that got your back and got you protected, you that scared?
It's the thoughts that come behind. It's not. Okay. I don't know that it's the actual movie. It's the thoughts that come behind it.
The chills,
Is
the
what
jump, the
is
stuff.
what because it's like
You hear everything.
you
as they
hear
go up.
shit, you see shit, you start to questioning shit.
Thinking in there.
And then I'm thinking, remember, I was 12 or 13. So I don't know what kind of thoughts I had back then that's translating into now. That shit ain't cool. I don't know. I'm definitely not watching no fucking trailer and then knowing that's scary and gonna watch the movie. No, hell no. Y'all can have that shit.
But when I
No,
think
son.
of this movie, I'm gonna tell you. But the
My
thing is,
my best friend
I
said
was
The Bone
watching it one
Collector.
day while it was light
Was
outside,
that scary
but
though?
it got dark while I was watching, and I woke up. And
Fuck. See
I
what I'm
woke
saying?
up,
See what I'm
and I
saying?
looked up and realized the whole apartment was dark.
See what I'm saying? Hell no. See? See?
Had to get up. But now,
See?
all my devices in my house, I'll be like, Alexa,
Listen.
turn on the bedroom.
They turned the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre got one of the movies with the nigga Trey Songz in it.
I remember that.
Listen, let me tell you something
Was it
about
scary?
that. Yeah, listen. That Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit, because see, my logic is this. This is my logic.
That's what make that shit.
This is what make me angry with horror movies. You driving, of all the things, that's like on the commercial. Like the man was like, it's a running car. And they like, let's go in the garage.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Of all the
Like
things why
of
not do
all the decisions that you choose to make in the movie, I think the decisions that they make in the movies is the poorest decisions ever. Because my thing is, if I'm in a rural town, a little old town, like, yo, I'm not walking around doing shit.
And that's another
If
thing.
I
I think
know
too
we
much.
gotta cut through that way, I'm fully gassed up because we're going right past.
See what I'm saying? See, that's the first. That's the next thing.
We're going right
I think
past.
too much. So even if I'm not scared, I'm gonna pick the movie apart as if it's real because that's just I don't know. That's how my mind. So in my mind, I'm like, why would you even go through the town and you know that it's getting dark and it was
But see, you know what,
nobody
Shannon,
back there 20 miles and you
don't
kept
wanna
riding
forget,
like
so
I'm
you don't
now I'm
pick
putting
apart.
now I'm picking apart the yeah
So you
yeah
gotta
so
pick
I'm
it apart.
mm-mm.
Yeah,
Y'all can have that. I'm not doing nothing scary. Mm-mm.
yeah. White chicks always falling. Why did she fall?
Yeah, no.
What's your,
Nothing there.
okay,
She get up and get out of there.
okay.
Cause I'm one of them people that scream at the TV.
What's your favorite love movie?
Love Jones.
The Notebook.
What's
Love
The Notebook?
Jones is mine.
The Notebook.
The movie that made you,
And I feel like
It
I saw
made
that a
you
million
wanna-
times.
it made you,
I feel like I saw the Notebook a million
like
times.
as a man, you get real Ralph Tresvanish. You know what I'm saying? You get real like, you know, you get real
I'm gonna tell you
sensitive.
what I love so much about the Notebook. The Notebook in the beginning, the man is in the nursing home reading these journals to this woman.
Yep.
Oh my God, Michelle.
That was like,
Michelle naming some shit.
She
what
said.
She said Ghost, Jason Slurd. Like that
What's
they,
Ghost?
Ghost, you never seen Ghost with Sam Wheat?
Patrick Swayze,
With Sam Wheat on there?
Demi Moore.
When he got killed and he come back as the ghost.
Oh,
and got the water.
yes.
And he finally get to see
Yeah,
her
at first
the
I was
end.
thinking of
Whoopi Goldberg and shit.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
first I was thinking of Sixth Sense, but I remember Ghost now with Patrick Swayze. Yeah, I remember that.
That was a psychological move.
That was.
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense was creepy.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense was more of a psychological.
Bruce Willis and the little boy.
Yeah, that was psychological. That wasn't scary.
It was
It bothered me. Too many ghosts. He was seeing all of that.
I ain't gonna lie.
It was the Sixth Sense.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
too much for me.
I'm sitting
Watch
here
it
trying to
now.
think.
You think
I
you
don't
watch
want
it
to.
now?
I'm not
You
gonna
gotta watch it
I'm
now.
sitting here trying to
What
think
should
of
I
my
do?
favorite love movie, man. My favorite love movie? I don't really have. I would say
And it
Brown
could
Sugar.
also okay, Brown Sugar.
I like Brown
and Love
Sugar.
Jones. That's good.
That
Yeah.
Brown
I
Sugar.
love-
I think mine are between the
wrap
two.
up on Brown Sugar.
The reason why I say Brown Sugar because it had a little gritty edge to
Yeah.
it.
And when she said,
But-
when she first fell in love
with hip-hop.
Each other.
Yeah,
Brown Sugar.
They were gonna take and
That
put the
was
note
good.
on the thing like, "Will you date? Will you
Yes.
be with me?" Like that's a
Boy,
back.
yo, check her
You a
box.
phony motherfucker if you ain't never wrote the box shit when you was in elementary school to a bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like to a female. If you ain't never did that, nigga, you ain't had no bras. If you ain't never did that, you as a man, you ain't had no females.
Definitely fifth
You
grade.
definitely can you
On
go
Upper
with
Heights.
me?
I
Can you meet me back in the coat room? Niggas was doing that shit back then.
You got hit. Yes,
was-
no, and
yes,
maybe.
no, and maybe.
Yeah, you had to maybe. You had to make because you need to know.
Yes, no,
I
and
need to leave you alone.
maybe.
If it's no, I need to leave you alone. If it's maybe, I'm gonna keep on trying.
You tell somebody to meet you in that coat room, you knew what time it was. You was gonna rub like a motherfucker. The denim gonna be everywhere. Denim gonna be hot as shit. And if you had corduroys, you hear that shit. Yeah, brown sugar.
Like outside of the Notebook.
Brown sugar. Loving Basketball. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Loving Basketball.
I forgot about that one.
Loving Basketball.
Why?
I don't know, just never was a fan of it.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I've seen it.
The saddest part of that movie when she was like, "I want to play you." He was like, "Play me for what? Your heart."
You still wasn't even trying to play.
He still he dunked on her ass when he was like, "I was fan loving basketball." That boy dunked on her
Man,
ass.
he crushed her soul. That shit ain't funny.
He
Crushed
her
her
with that
damn
shit.
soul. That ain't funny
He
at
dunked
all.
on her, but that was funny as shit to me. I see. That's how I know something wrong with me because I laughed very hard at that part when he dunked
Go
on
to
her.
hell, Rob.
The way she looked, she was like, "All is fair in loving basketball, right?" She was like,
Go to hell. You need help.
but what did he do at the end?
You need
That's
help.
2 out of 3.
He had already
She
crushed her by then. He had sympathy.
But what she do?
Listen,
What she do,
and you don't even want to play no more because now you got sympathy for it.
What she do? What she do?
We don't want to talk about
She
that.
turned her motherfucking ass around and went to him.
I was ready to say she married him and they had a kid.
Yeah, and they had a kid. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, shit, man, love movies ain't nothing wrong with little love movies.
Oh, I love it.
These niggas out here, everybody hard, man. Ain't nothing wrong with the little love movies, man. Get out, swallow your ego, my niggas. Like it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. All y'all niggas got a favorite love movie. And the sad part about it is the toughest nigga might have a movie. You might hear a nigga say "Gone with the Wind," and he a tough nigga. You know what I'm saying? You be surprised, yo. Like how many some of these motherfucking tough niggas.
Man, I remember watching.
She put Love Jones. You said that though. Didn't
Yeah,
you?
that's one of my. Until you said Loving Basketball, it might be
Love-
a toss up between
Love
the two.
Love
I think
Jones.
for me, Love Jones soundtrack was just like
Love Jones soundtrack was the shit.
You know what was the
Poetry.
soundtrack to me?
they called
Was,
me brother to the night. That was my favorite part.
Yes.
Like, still to
Oh,
this day. When he said that,
my favorite soundtrack is
Bodyguard.
no, what's the movie with Whitney Houston?
At Wait and Exhale.
My favorite
My
soundtrack.
favorite to this day.
My favorite song
Like,
on
let me
there
have to
is
say-
Shaka Khan when she sang "My Funny Valentine." Oh
you-
God.
you-
I can play that from beginning to the end.
Yeah, that's a good soundtrack. You gotta give props to
I
where
wish
props
they
is
had done
due.
it just like the book, but the movie was good too.
Yeah, Waiting to Exhale was a good motherfucking movie.
The
I'm
book
still a
part
fan of-
was great.
I'm still a fan of Angela Bassett. That woman, listen,
Angela
she
Bassett was gorgeous when she just
Listen,
played,
Angela
what she
Bassett
did.
60, what's she
Black
63, 64?
Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's like 64.
Wow.
It looks
She
good.
like 64. Angela Bassett look better than a lot of these young pill popping, weed smoking
Oh,
dumb
Bassett
bitches
was
out
There you
here.
go.
Beautiful in part 2 Black Panther Ninja show.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh, that was sad.
It was
Black
sad,
Panther
but still,
2.
it's still-
I ain't gonna lie, Black Panther 2, a lot of people ain't like it. I loved it. That shit was good as shit. I love Black Panther 2.
I was all, especially sister. I was
That
all-
little motherfucker with them wings on his ankle, flying around, bouncing around, grabbing shit. For real, I said it was phony because they was too deep and too strong to lose to Wakanda. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's just my opinion. I mean,
really
they
wanted
figured
to
out
see
a
the
way.
fight scenes, 'cause that was,
I want to
really
watch it
didn't
again.
know- I thought they was
Watch
I'm gonna
it.
watch it again.
Listen,
gotta watch
Wakanda
it.
Forever is good.
It's good.
You gotta give you. I
The
don't
first-
give a fuck what nobody say. That
first
shit was
one-
good to me.
The war, they came hard.
Yeah, but the
Them-
first one I gotta watch again because I wasn't into it.
Damn, that soundtrack too, Michelle. She
What's
said the
that?
Boomerang soundtrack. That soundtrack was tough.
What's on Boomerang soundtrack? I
Boomerang
can't
is
remember.
also a good movie. Eddie Murphy and Halle Berry did good.
Tony Braxton songs on there.
Love should have brought you home.
Love should have brought you home last night.
Okay.
What else was on there? Babyface. It was a lot of
I
shit on that
gotta listen to
Boomerang.
that.
That Boomerang soundtrack was tough.
Boomerang had a lot of good stuff on it.
But back to Wakanda. Wakanda
Yeah,
The
this
second
part-
Forever.
This
The second
part
one?
Second.
was so good.
It was good. I watched it.
So good.
But I was not a fan of the first
and,
one.
and it bring women like show strength in women
Yeah.
for me.
Let me
Like,
ask you a
those
question.
women wasn't no
Let's be
strength.
real. Let's be real. We know it was a movie, right? But the sensitive part of the whole movie was the fact that you know that Chadwick Boseman died.
Yeah.
And they gave him a tribute in it. Did you cry?
Yes, I cried.
Cried like a
when the
damn
mother
baby.
died. I cried like a couple of times.
I cried
Yo,
like a baby.
listen.
I went with a whole group of people from the cigar lounge.
I
They
went
was like,
with
"Where you
people.
going?" I said,
Listen,
"Oh,
man. I went with I had to look up one of my homeboys. I heard the
You sensitive ass
I
bug.
heard that. When I heard that, I was like, get the fuck. I think you bring out the crap.
But that little sister, when she met the son, tell me you ain't cry, you ain't tear up, you
Well,
alive.
I don't tear up in
Whoever
no
said they
movie.
didn't, they lied.
You don't do what?
I don't tear up in no
Mike said
movie.
love
But when I was
basketball.
little, I did. And Sparkle, when I was a little
Here
kid,
you go.
when Sparkle died, I cried.
Not Sparkle's sister.
Well,
No.
the sister.
Sister.
When they was singing at the funeral, when they showed her in the club, she was singing high as a bitch. And then they showed her again in that casket.
What movie is this?
Sparkle.
Yeah.
The original Sparkle.
I wasn't born yet.
The man she was with.
You was born.
I wasn't born
that
yet.
dirty nigga beat the crap out of her.
That nigga,
I
that
don't
nigga,
That's
that,
the
that
new
nigga.
one don't
I never saw
even
that.
stand
The nigga bought her a fur coat.
I was in the bassinet.
The nigga bought her a fur coat. And she said, thank you. He was like, you not gonna thank me? She said, baby, I did thank you. He said, crawl.
She said, "What else can I do?" He said, "Get on your knees and crawl."
Crawl.
And she was like,
She ain't crawl.
That was
She
a
thought
good
it was
movie?
He started beating her like, crawl, bitch. Crawl. Crawl, bitch. He
But
beat
she was crawling and he still beat the crap out.
That was a good movie.
Literally beat
Yeah.
her down.
Yeah.
What's the name
Sparkle
of
was
it?
good. Like I said,
Sparkle.
for me, Claudine was good.
I watched that
Claudine-
before I watched
Claudine
Last
was
Dragon.
like the movie version of Good Times.
She's so goofy.
What's
She
it
gonna
called?
say she'll
I
watch
watched
that before she
I
watched
watched
The Last Dragon. Black
The
people,
Last Dragon sounds
whatever
like
black person ain't never watched The Last Dragon, I don't fuck with you.
If you don't know the song,
If you don't know the last-
you finally know.
If you don't know The Last Dragon,
The white girl on there, the white guy was trying to make his woman like famous
yeah.
in music. So they wanted the girl who made the show to put her on it. So she made up a song saying, "You found my place." You found my place. You found. Like, but the black girl had the music originally. It was just crazy. She wanted to do
You know,
it
I want y'all to watch this. It's called The Wrong Missy.
on Netflix.
Let me tell y'all
The
something.
white guy on there is funny too.
He's funny too. Favorite scene.
Yeah.
What's your favorite scene on there? What's your
The
favorite?
Wrong Missy.
Scene? The Wrong Missy on Netflix.
The Wrong Missy. What
The
is it
Wrong-
about?
So
It
it's
ain't no-
literally about the wrong Missy. The
It ain't
guy
no gay
has
shit.
two-
is it?
no, not at all.
Go
The
ahead,
guy
Shirley.
he meets two Missies,
Mhm.
and
Say the wrong
he's
number.
dating the wrong Missy. He gets some
Invite
confused.
the wrong Missy on the trip.
He invite the wrong Missy. My favorite
Didn't
part
realize that
is
you
when
got
they
on
got
phone.
there. Is when they got there
Mhm.
to the when they got to the
Didn't we talk
hotel,
about-
and she got to the house, and she was like, "Woo, you rich? Woo,
But see, that's the crazy part. It's like for me,
He was so idiotic.
Oh my
for me,
gosh.
like when y'all see my thing about me, like if you tell me about a good show, I'm gonna take the time and I might go and watch it.
I'm not watching
Um,
Last Dragon though.
What's the name of that show that I started? The show that I started watching is called The Mayor of something.
Mayor of Eastwick.
Yeah, that.
Good.
I haven't seen it.
That's good as shit.
What is
Yeah.
it on?
That he's a man. It's on.
No. Wait.
It's
It's
not
because it's
Eastwick.
two.
Wait a minute.
There's Mayor, which her name is like
No,
Mayor,
not
and then
that.
there's another show that
The-
you
the
talking
ma- yeah,
about. Probably.
Yo that
Somebody
played.
else told me about that.
Yo that played
That's
on.
supposed
You
to be
ever
really
seen the
good.
movie The Town? The Town with when they
Yeah,
was robbing
yeah,
the bank. Okay.
Yeah.
The
Irish.
yeah. Okay, Yoda had the tattoo on him.
Uh-huh.
He played a mayor on the show that I'm talking about. Yo, when I tell you, he controls. They in this town, they got an island,
Mhm.
and on that island, it got all the prisons of that town.
Uh-huh.
And this supposed to take place, I believe, in Detroit, in Michigan,
Mhm.
if I ain't mistaken. Yo, That shit good as a
I
motherfucker.
heard that was good.
Is it on one of the? Well, of course
It's on. It's
I
on
don't
demand. It's
That's
on
what I was going to
demand.
say. That's not on Netflix.
It's on
No,
demand
that's not
because
on
I
Netflix.
believe it come on.
It's
It
on.
come
I
on
want to say that's on
Showtime.
either Prime or I want to say that's on
Yeah,
Prime.
it's on Hulu for sure.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that shit good as shit too.
I have to look it up.
Sh-
What about?
Michelle Travis said, "Oh my God, I woke up the other night and Bounce had on The Last Dragon on. That's my fave." You right? Hey, shout.
So I'm not watching it.
Shout.
Shout. I'm not watching
Listen,
it.
shout.
It just all the scenes that they describe remind me of
This
don't be a menace to society while drinking your
This
juice
whore-
and blah 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 whatever that movie
the
is.
whore right here doesn't know anything about it.
I'm not watching it.
You don't remember on that? Ask Michelle. Michelle, do you remember on Last Dragon when the catchphrase for the restaurant was direct your pizza
to Daddy Green's Pizza.
Shit like
Yo,
that.
Last
Lost your
Dragon
damn mind. I'm not watching no shit like
When
that.
I saw that.
Hey, yo.
I'm not watching none of
listen.
that shit.
Last Dragon,
She think it's
Last
like,
Dragon,
listen.
Dragon,
Probably one
all
of
of
them.
them was on VHS the same time.
Not doing it.
Yo,
Y'all
that
can
shit
have
was
it.
funny. As
I'll
shit.
go on YouTube and watch certain clips.
Remember the part
But
where
I'm
he was
not
like, "Why
watching
don't
that
you
movie.
chill out with us, smoke a little herb, sip a little
See
wine?"
what I'm saying?
The Chinese boys sitting at the restaurant.
These Chinese niggas that was talking like they was black
No.
on there. That shit.
Speaking
was
of
funny.
Chinese, what about Hangover? The Hangover.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Hangover. The first one was epic. The first one was epic though.
All of them was funny.
All of them, but
Four Brothers.
oh yeah, that was good.
Four Brothers was.
That was that was with
that was a good movie.
Tyrese.
That's with Tyrese,
Yeah,
Andre
I'm just saying, you
3000,
look like you gotta think
Mark
about it.
Wahlberg, and I don't know the unknown white boy that was on there.
Wasn't
we
it
don't
Dre? Dre 3000 was in that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that.
But it's the other one who played the little brother. He
The
played
white
some other things like and I never noticed until after I seen him in Four Brothers.
That was
Yeah.
a good movie.
know. Yeah. Four Brothers was good as a bitch.
Four Brothers was good. Y'all talk mad trash. Who y'all gonna get to beat me? Who gonna beat me?
Yo, listen.
Who winning with me?
Listen, yo.
Do you see Mark Wahlberg?
Hold
walk
up, yo.
across the aisle?
Yo, nah, yo. Power. Listen. This is in that movie, that man displayed his money and his power. When you make a nigga get on the floor with his girl and eat the food off a plate like they was dogs,
Nigga, get on the floor and eat. The girl's like, well, wait,
bitch, you get down there too.
Matter of fact, get over here and share a meal with your man.
I was like, yo,
Don't get a meal.
yo.
Me and my wife were eating this.
I'm trying to
fancy
think of
restaurant, eating the food from the
All
floor.
About the Benjamins.
All
That
about
was
the
funny
food.
as shit. That was funny too. But if you're gonna talk about that, I can't leave my man Chris Tucker out. Money Talks was funny as a
Money
bitch
Talks.
too.
Money Talks was
Money
Rush
Talk.
Hour.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour for me was super.
My son used to be addicted to Rush Hour.
Rush Hour 1 and 2 was great. I didn't even see 3.
Rush Hour 2.
I think it's
Rush Hour
When he
2.
go over to his.
Yo, it was so
Yeah.
funny to me, that part when they was doing the karaoke.
yeah. But you know what the funniest part for me
They
was,
loving me. They
and
loving
I'm not
me.
even sure which one this one was, but at the end when they showed the bloopers, he was trying to say gefilte fish.
Oh yeah, that was on the first one.
Yeah.
That
that was
was
on the
funnier
first-
than the whole
Gefilte
movie to
fish.
me. Oh my
Yeah, the
god!
clip, the bloopers and shit at the end of that shit.
It was funny, but the movie was just so good to me.
You
That
can't.
was actually, I think my first thing on DVD
Yo, Money Talks
was,
though.
not Money, Rush Hour 1.
Money
was my
Talks
first-
though.
And that and
was my first DVD.
All About the Benjamins was my that I can remember. First DVD.
purchased.
Yeah, it was
Rush
either
Hour 1
DVD or
was my-
Blu-ray.
Well, if
I wanna say
so, we gonna go
DVD.
on first
I wanna-
DVDs.
DVD.
You know, one of my first DVDs,
Rush Hour 1. What?
Blue Streak in the movie
Oh
Heat.
god, Blue
Yo,
Streak
how
was
Larry, he of course called it, but how funny was Blue Streak?
yo.
Man, listen, man.
It started
Why-
off.
girl,
Wait a
It
minute.
started off
Tell-
funny.
You
It
didn't
started
tell me
funny.
You told me you was a banker. He said, no, baby. I said bank robber. Bank robber.
Yo, boy,
It started off funny.
I know this guy named Logan. He owes me 10 grand. If he don't give me, I'm a tell. They was like, well, what can you tell us about him? All I'ma say is he's gay. He's gay. It's like, yo, Dave Chappelle played the fuck out that part, yo. Dave Chappelle played the fuck out that part, yo. I ain't even gonna lie, yo. That shit was funny as a bitch. That shit was funny as a bitch too. I can't even lie.
Yeah. You know what I really enjoyed? Bad Boys 3.
Bad Boys is my top.
Bad Boys for
probably
Life.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bad Boys 3.
I ain't gonna lie.
Which
Yeah, that's
one was
Bad
the
Boys
one
for Life.
with the
Bad Boys 3 is Bad Boys for Life. The one with the son. That's Bad Boys 3.
That's not the same one
It's
with the
called
fish tank when he said the feng shui.
That's
That's
two.
two.
That's
That's
two.
2 is my top 5.
Yeah.
Two.
Bad Boys 2 is in my top
Oh,
5.
for real?
Yes, sir. That scene right there. That scene right there.
And when he was going off the E,
Off the
he
pill.
was like, I'm walking in here.
That's the
I got on
E.
He
this.
was walking
He was
around
like, I got
touching
on this
shit.
You're going to say I got on this sexy
He
shit.
put the robe on. He was feeling this.
He was
Man,
like,
that
what
shit
the
was
hell is going
hilarious.
on? He was like, I'm talking to Vargas and Reyes. Boy, was high. He looked high for real.
It's
He
shit.
looked high for
But
real
was
on that
back,
part.
Wasn't that back
But you know that was
when
back
he
when
when
he
he
was- When he was
yes.
Yeah, he was high.
He did the stage.
No, we talking about when he was high on Martin. Listen, I don't give a fuck with nobody.
That was
say.
Ron Tellett. Yeah.
Them
yeah.
last episodes of Martin, you could see that
He
yo was high.
Yes.
Yo, Martin.
Martin was high as shit on them
crushed
shows.
Them last episodes. That shit Gina did, the break up the
Yeah.
fucking show.
Yeah, that bitch was. She was trying to cop a plea on a reunion. Nobody want to fuck with her.
Together, they had to do it like they was.
After they was in,
Like-
they was
like
they
she
was
really
separate.
broke up a
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did that. Her ego. That bitch thought she was bigger than the show.
Yeah.
Tisha
Yeah.
Campbell, bitch ass man, married to that faggy ass nigga Dwayne Martin.
They ain't married no more. He cheated on her.
Yeah, he cheated on her with men. Will Smith was tying his asshole up.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Swear to God.
Oh
Punk
boy.
Views
bitch.
and opinions. Wait a minute, he would comment.
Punk
Is
bitch.
that shea butter? Is that shea butter on the table? So I need some for my mom. Dukes. Definitely shea butter. Let us know. Do you hear me? And I got.
Y'all said Dave
I'm sorry,
Chappelle
I
was on
couldn't-
Con Air too. Yeah, Con Air was
Oh
good
yeah,
too. Con Air
you know
was good.
what? Face Off. That's another good
Face
one.
Off. Oh, hell
Another good
yeah.
movie. They
Oh,
said
Face
Con
Off
Air.
was good as
Don't
shit.
That
you
was
know
good.
that?
That was good. That was
And
good.
Nicolas Cage.
And
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
That
Face
was
Off.
good.
I forgot
That was
about
You
good.
that.
you had like that. He got the whole
Soon as they
world
said,
in his
Con Air.
hands. He got the whole wide world
Yo,
in
the
his
fact that you
hands.
hated it,
That motherfucker. That's how he said it. He got the whole
yo, that was
world.
good.
That was
in his
good.
hands.
Yeah, that was
Face
a-
Off was good. Face Off was real good.
Shannon, you dug through to get that. That was a good.
No, when they say Con Air, then Face Off just
Oh.
Yeah,
came
yeah.
to me.
Cause they
Oh,
like.
I know somebody said Con Air. Con
Yeah,
Air was
yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
good.
Con Air was good
That was
too.
Candace Bowen that said called it. It's a few.
On the plane.
I mean, if you a movie buff, like you think, like it's a lot of movies where as though they undisputed, like as far as movies, but it's a lot of people. It's a
We
lot of
ain't
movies.
talk about
people-
Harlem Nights. We ain't speak about Harlem
Night.
Nights.
Oh my God.
That's a
Mom
given.
talked about the Harlem Nights
That's
at the
a
beginning.
given.
That was one of his on his list.
That's a given.
Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
Harlem Nights to me
The shootout.
is one of the no,
Everybody.
No.
This nigga like, pat, pat,
no.
brrr,
My part,
pat,
my
pat.
part was like, "Hey, champ, you ready? Ready? I'm ready."
But what about when Sugar Ray came and got him out of jail?
Oh yeah. He got all of them.
Words out to say thank you.
Man, listen, man. Let me tell you something. Harlem Nights, by far, like that movie, funny. It's so many different parts in that movie that was real funny that a motherfucker might not have paid attention to. Like I said, it all starts with levels of your simpleness. Like everybody not that simple.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand. Like that's how that shit go.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be a simple motherfucker to watch that shit.
You gotta be
That should be funny as a
Name
motherfucker.
name 2 sitcoms real fast.
Sitcoms
Sitcoms.
What TV?
from old to new.
It don't matter.
Cosby
Don't-
Show,
Okay.
and because that's gonna be always one of my greatest shows
Okay.
ever. The Cosby Show
Mm-hmm.
and Perfect Strangers.
Love Belky.
Perfect Stranger.
You get like 10 points from me.
Yo.
Wait a minute.
Yo,
Perfect
listen,
Stranger.
listen.
Remind me.
People don't know
Remind
about
me.
that.
10 points.
Refresh my memory.
Oh,
Perfect
please don't
Stranger.
be
Strangers is
ridiculous.
where Family Matters came from.
Name the characters.
Belky was only Belky and his cousin
Larry.
Larry.
His
It was only
cousin
Belky
Larry and Balky.
2 roommates.
It was two
Now,
roommates.
Why do I?
Belky Botago
Yeah.
and the white boy Larry.
Yo,
the mother from
listen.
Family Matters was the elevator operator in the office building they worked in.
Yes, there is.
That's what
Like,
Remember that, but
for
why
me-
do I know the name? But I can't put the. I gotta go. I gotta go on YouTube.
For me, those two sitcoms.
They on Tubi.
They
on Tubi.
they did it for me. They did it for me.
That was all.
What's your
way
two?
different ends of
What's
the
your two?
spectrum.
What's your two?
And just on the odd, just throw it out.
shows
Cheers.
you.
I love Cheers too.
Definitely
Okay.
love Cheers.
Okay. What's your
Definitely
two?
love Cheers. Oh God, Shannon, I used to be such a TV person. I would have to say all-time favorite would be my all-time favorite that I still watch
Two.
all 6 seasons now is Give Me a Break.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch it now
Oh,
every
damn.
chance I get.
Okay.
Like to this day, I watch it on TV. I don't know. Give Me a Break, and I guess
What come to your mind?
I don't know. It's always Give Me a Break.
Good shows. We
TV,
sitcoms
TV.
that you watch for years, like coming up. Your two shows, your two good shows.
Give Me a Break and Roseanne. I don't think nobody.
Okay.
I-
For me, in my book.
Right. For well, I left that out.
And Dan the drywall.
Damn, now you saying that. I left out Married with Children.
A lot of people love Married with Children.
Yo.
But Married
Okay.
with Children to me ain't better than Roseanne.
Shit. I don't
Roseanne-
know. We gotta take a poll on that.
Yeah, we got.
We gotta take a
We
poll on
gotta make
that.
sure that everybody watched it. But if you watch the afternoon funnies, yo, at 4:00,
Yep.
Give Me a Break came on.
Yep.
Roseanne followed up at 4:30. If
That's-
you didn't watch the two of them together, you
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You crazy.
Listen, I'm gonna fuck y'all up. Mork and Mindy.
Ooh. Nanu.
Nanu. Mork and Mindy.
Amen. Small Wonder. Webster.
Small Wonder was
Silver
like-
Spoon.
Webster was creepy.
Different-
Silver Spoon.
Different Strokes.
I'm gonna give y'all two old
Right.
ones. I think mine are Mork and Mindy, and probably
Punky Brewster. You look like a Punky Brewster.
Punky
fan.
Brewster.
Oh yeah.
I looked at the screen because I was trying to debate whether it was Silver Spoon, Small Wonder, or
Yeah, Vicky on Small Wonder. I love the
Small
character.
Wonder.
You
Definitely
gotta
Small
give it
Wonder.
breaks for that. But definitely, if you go back that far, I would have to put Punky Brewster in there.
Punky
And Shannon looked like a Punky Brewster fan.
Definitely, I was a
Yeah.
big Punky Brewster fan.
I can believe that. All right, we one last thing. Go ahead.
Yo, I'm sorry. Oh God, people. I apologize to the people. Mr. Creel said, "Good evening, beautiful people. You late? You normally be on all the comments. Now that you late. Blessings to y'all."
Wildcats.
He said you went back, Shannon. Love Sad Love. I love Boat. And
Oh, Love Boat.
Love
Yeah.
Boat.
I love that.
That's you old as shit when you say Love
Wow.
Boat.
Yeah.
Love Boat was good as a
What's
bitch too.
Wildcats? Michelle said, "Do you
Wesley
remember?
and Goldie. With Wesley.
and Goldie.
That's a movie though.
Yeah,
Shell.
Goldie
Yeah, the football, the
Wait,
Gold,
we
with
go back to
Goldie
Mr.
Hawn
Creel
and
said,
Wesley Snipes.
All in the family.
Speaking
and
of
the
Goldie
Jeffersons.
Hawn, what's the movie where they on the boat and she fall over?
Overboard.
Overboard. That's one of my favorite movies too.
Damn.
And then Mr. Creel said to Lump, yes, indeed, you did go back with the Mork and Mindy. He came back to say, I'm cooking some butter chicken.
Y'all know what another good movie that I like that I
No,
left
I
out?
got it.
I forgot.
What?
The Last House on the Left. You ever seen that?
That is so
That movie.
And we ain't talk about
with the girl who
Children of the Corn or,
No.
or I mean
The girl
People
who-
Under the
she was a
Stairs and
swimmer.
Children of the Corn.
Yeah, People Under the Stairs.
No.
She was the swimmer.
Listen,
And her parents came to the county. They had a house in the country.
yeah.
And
She
she
went
went,
out to
her and a
school.
girlfriend went somewhere and they went to the hotel with the nigga because he had some weed. And his father just escaped from jail. And
She got-
they,
what's the
and
name of that one?
it's called The Last House on the Left.
But this
Yeah, I
the
don't
one
know
you
about
get to
Nigga.
see, Rob. If you like
That
that,
movie, Search.
did you see the last house, the house at the end of the street?
What?
Look it up on the girl who played the Hunger Games plays in there.
The house at the end of the
The
street?
house at the house at the end of the street was actually the title is kind of like the one you just named.
Yeah.
But the movie is so good. The plot
Oh,
twist
gosh.
is so crazy. Like, yo, you don't even see it coming. And I'm a movie person. and did not
Yeah, The
see
Last
it
House on the
coming
Left,
like
the ending
that.
turned out like it needed to
They
turn
just
out because
put
the
it
rape
on
nigga,
Netflix like
the
a
rape
motherfucker.
nigga, the
Oh my
father,
God, it's so much stuff we ain't
when he
named.
found out
My
that
father got that.
when he found out that he raped his daughter because he was a doctor. So when he took her, she swam, got shot right here, and she made it to the house.
She was a
Oh
swimmer.
God.
And she was a swimmer. And when she got there, she was on the porch and she was making noise and they couldn't really hear her. So when they found her, he opened her legs and
Meanwhile,
he
the
was like,
people-
she'd been raped.
the people who did it is in the
In
living
their
room.
house, they
just
said
happened like
they
it was
said that they got
just dragging along.
stranded
So
and
they
they
did.
needed a place to stay till the next day.
They was gonna rob these people.
Man,
Make sure y'all comment y'all movies and TV shows in the
And it's
comments
kinda
because
what
we
we
always checking and we're gonna watch them. There's so much stuff we
Son was the
ain't
one who
named.
told it. Yo, please, y'all, if y'all ain't seen it, go on Netflix and look at The House at the End of
the house at the Candace Bowen said yes, it was good. What Veronica is talking about.
It
I
was
gotta
so
I gotta
good.
check that out.
It's so
I'm gonna have to
good.
check that
The
out.
House
Okay.
at the End of the Street.
House at
Alright.
the end of the street. But
Now, real quick, y'all, let me run back. We did Love Boat, All in the Family.
yeah, All in the Family funny as shit.
Hey
too.
Sam probably like they need to come out of there. Lump said A-Team and Knight Rider. I forgot.
Oh, Knight
A-Team
Rider.
was
Oh.
good.
Knight Rider probably would have been top. Oh, that's
That's fuck.
fine.
Yo, hold
Knight
up,
Rider.
yo.
Knight Rider
Hold
was
up.
my
I'm
favorite.
mad at as a dude.
Come get me. I
As a dude,
Knight Rider
I was
was
supposed
top
to
five.
mention the kid. Knight
Yes.
Rider top 5.
Knight Rider. was top
18
five.
too.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
B.A. Baracus,
What?
every time you seen him, he picking somebody up like this and slamming them down.
A-Team is one good one that they brought the movie out for it. And it
The
was
movie
so
was-
good. To me, the movie was good too.
Not to me.
Compared to a lot of the shit they bring out. I
Compared
think they did good.
Miami Vice,
Miami
Magnum
Vice.
P.I. You right.
Magnum P.I.
Magnum P.I.
But Miami-
Tom Selleck.
Miami
Oh,
Vice
man.
was
Tom Selleck
that.
is forever.
well. If we gonna say that,
Sean Connery.
if we gonna say that, what's the shit that came on before In Living Color, the police movie with Malik Yoba?
Oh,
New York
New
Undercover.
York Undercover.
Shit.
That was
Oh
a joke.
man,
That's
don't have
your-
enough
And
time.
the song was hot if you ain't make it on the stage.
We ain't
or
have
New
enough.
York
Yes, yes.
Undercover. I'm sorry, y'all. Here we come. Hold up.
Thank y'all for
Sam
tuning
said
in. My live about to
10
end.
speed and brown shit.
What the fuck is that, Sam?
10 speed and brown shit.
What the fuck is 10 speed and brown shoe? See, Sam, you always want to let us know that
Sam
you.
went back like
See, no, listen.
to old, like
Let me tell you.
cornbread.
Listen. See,
When
that's the
Lawrence
thing.
Fishburne
See,
was
Sam
killed, that's what
always
he
want to let you know that he know and he older than you. And that's the thing with Sam ass. Your red Puerto Rican ass. Hey, yo, stop that shit, yo. Don't nobody know about 10 speed and brown shoe, yo.
Real quick, let me say, what is the movie Rob said on Hulu?
Which one?
He said Hulu Jails. He said you too young to know that. So Sam, you know cornbread early me then.
No, I know about that. That's Lawrence
What
Fishburne
did
when
you
he was a
mention
kid.
on Hulu?
Oh, the mayor of
Mayor is something.
the mayor of Kingston. I think it's Kingston.
Kingston. Let
The
me look it
mayor
up.
of
Let me look it
Kingston.
up.
I believe that's what it's called.
I
It's
think you're
on,
right.
Yo, watch that shit good as
Yes,
shit.
it just came
Sam
up.
said, look it up right now. Look up the one.
Mayor
he
of
said-
Kingston.
10 speed
That's
and
it.
brown
That's it. Okay, so it's the mayor
Yeah,
of
it's
Kingston.
called the mayor of Kingston. It's on demand on Xfinity and
It's on
Fios.
Paramount. It's
If
on
you
Paramount.
on Fios, it's on
'Cause a lot of
Paramount.
people don't even remember cornbread.
Yo,
early me.
listen, I
Those
did.
back when Lawrence Fishburne was
I
young
did.
kid. He
I
was a
did.
kid in high school.
Shit, but not just Cornbread Earl. What about the movie Cornbread, period?
See, here we go.
Oh man,
All
I
right,
forgot
Sam,
my
we just-
movie Life.
Sam just brought up.
I forgot Life.
Look. See, now we get to the end of the fucking show, and now we
Cause
all
we
these
never had
movies.
enough time. It's
These
just popping up.
These movies that
It's
popped
one
up.
more good show. It's called Mayor of Easttown. I believe that's on Netflix. That's why I thought she was talking about
Okay,
it.
no,
But her
Mayor-
name is like Mayor, like Mar, but they call her Mayor.
It's a movie.
It's like
What-
Maybe her name is like Mary, and they call her Mayor.
Yeah.
Let's-
It's a
Mayor of
movie.
Easttown.
She was a jail.
It don't.
She was a
The
police.
mayor of Kingston
officer.
don't even start
what is it?
slow.
She is the.
They show you the politics of how the jail shit is.
Mhm.
Like you see the
one
mayor,
that I seen.
you see the mayor throwing tennis balls over the fence to the inmates, and they know who it belonged to. So the big gangs that's in the jails, that's running the jails, got the motherfucking mayor throwing them the shit in the joint. Like yo, that shit.
What's the
I
tennis
gotta
ball?
see it. I gotta see
The
it.
tennis
All
balls
right.
got coke and dope.
Oh,
shit,
I
all
don't be
kinds of shit
knowing.
in it.
I don't know. I'm from Columbia. I don't know.
Here we go. All right, y'all. Let's get ready to get started.
Anyway, y'all.
Always raw room.
We-
Rob and Shannon Boban to bring y'all.
Listen, man.
every time.
Listen, man. We when we on my show, man, we try to our show.
Yeah.
When we on our show, man, we try to We try to take you back and take you to a place of relaxation and make you remember a lot of good shit, the good years in your days. Now, don't get me wrong. Some days we're going to rub you the wrong way. We're going to talk about some shit that you're pretty uncomfortable with. But that's the result of Rob's room. Yeah, that's Rob's room. Rob's room, you come in, you take your shit off, you relax. And that's how you do. But we thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for checking us out today. I want to thank my sexy co-host, Shannon Bobannon.
He said the name you want, not you named the not. I mean, go ahead. But go ahead.
And I want to thank the sexy engineer, Miss V.
Of course, she in the bill.
And I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. Tune in for us next week, man. When we do the show on we got Tuesday mornings, 11 a.m. Straight Talk with Miss V, and then you got Rob's room at 6 o'clock, and tonight, more than likely and hopefully, the Bro Show will be kicking off.
The Bro Show
In 15 minutes, as the nigga. So we see y'all then.